8 is the vibration of accomplishment, abundance, and material success. Your path is to apply all your talents and intelligence to solving real-world problems. You have a natural understanding of the material world, and you have the ability to inspire others into action and to direct them to a common vision. More than any other life path, you attract financial success into your life, but you have to put in the work, and you have to seize the opportunities as you see them. You also have an effortless sense of style and grace, and you have a powerfully vivid imagination that fuels your creative talent. But at the same time, it can also feed your worries and anxieties. One of your challenges is to fight the tendency to become impatient and overbearing. If you don't address this, it can damage your relationships, and it can lead to isolation and conflict. Many people with an 8 life path will experience major financial difficulties in their life, which can lead to debt or even bankruptcy. But at the same time, they also have the talent and ability to make more than one fortune and to build more than one successful organization. And although you can be very expressive when you choose to be, you tend to internalize your feelings and emotions. In many ways, much of what you hold inside is invisible to other people. It's hard for people to see and understand the real you, and so it's critical for you to cultivate balance in your life and to listen to the hints and nudges that come to you from within. 9 is the vibration of completion and humanitarianism. As a 9 life path, you're deeply compassionate and idealistic. You empathize with others and you're attuned to other people's suffering. You naturally look for opportunities to help people, and you stand up against unfairness when you see it. Your path is to harness your talents and energies into making a real social impact on as many people as you can. You're also a deep thinker, and you have a powerful mind that naturally questions the world around you. You thrive on knowledge and information, and you soak up wisdom and experience, like a sponge. On the other hand, you've often felt misunderstood in the past, which has made you feel like an outsider. Sometimes it can feel like you're an observer in your own life. This also gives you a tendency to dwell on the past. Dealing with endings is especially hard for you, whether it's leaving a job, ending a relationship, or closing a phase of life. And because you're idealistic at heart, you can also find yourself being disappointed by the harsh realities and imperfections in the world. It's rare for the 9 life path to find themselves in positions of leadership, but when they do, they're often transformative. They make the best and most effective leaders. More than any other life path, you have the ability to inspire and motivate through example, from a place of authenticity and with an open heart. And now we come to the master numbers, which represent rare and important vibrations in numerology. If your life path number is 11, 22, or 33, then you have a master number life path. Master numbers are considered to be higher vibrations, and because of this, those with master numbers have heightened intuitive and spiritual gifts which set them apart from most other people. As with many gifted people, this can lead to feelings of isolation, especially as children, but they also have a higher capacity to leave lasting and positive impacts on the world. Although these numbers are among the most promising of all life path numbers, they're also the hardest to live up to. 11 is the vibration of invention and idealism. If you're an 11 life path, you're a natural visionary, and you can see much further than others. More than any other life path, you can bridge your conscious and unconscious mind, which gives you access to higher level knowledge and foresight. But this is often a double-edged sword, because it means that you might not always get the recognition you deserve. For many 11 life paths, they're never fully appreciated in their lifetime. You also have a high degree of social awareness. In your career, you do best as a leader, but if necessary, you can also take on a supportive role in order to get the job done. You're especially good at finding the gaps that exist in the world and identifying areas where needs aren't being met. This enables you to truly innovate and to make the world a better place by filling those gaps. You also have a great deal of intuition, which gives you access to tremendous insight, but it can also lead to emotional turmoil. You have a tendency to feel frustrated and dejected if you fall short of your own high expectations for yourself. You also run the risk of losing your sense of direction and purpose, especially when you're second-guessing your decisions or ignoring your intuition. It can also be hard for you to find truly close friends and people who really understand you. 22 is the vibration of the architect. It's often referred to as the master builder number. As a 22 life path, you have the ability to not only envision new possibilities, but also manifest those possibilities in the real world. Your path is to harness your talents to help move humanity forward. This means being practical in the way that you deal with people, while at the same time maintaining your vision for real positive change. This is not an easy balance to achieve, but you have the rare practical wisdom and common sense that makes it very possible. You also have an excellent way with words and an uncanny ability to motivate other people. In your career, you would do very well in entrepreneurship, law, politics, or any area where you can apply your high-level communication skills and understanding of people. On the other hand, one of your challenges is that you can be very critical of yourself, and you can find yourself doubting your own abilities, which can throw off all sense of balance in your life. If you don't get a good handle on this, it can lead to isolation, and it can also undermine your relationships. 33 is the vibration of spiritual service. As a 33 life path, your path is to give guidance and support to others, and for that reason, this path is often called the master teacher. You have strong musical and artistic abilities. You also have a tremendous level of compassion, and you often seek out situations where you can be of service to other people. And within your social circle, you're the sympathetic ear that people come to for advice and support. You're also a sharp and strategic thinker, and you excel at work that involves great concentration and practical insight. You're also likely to be a late bloomer, and it often takes you longer to really come into your own and to find a path that resonates with you. But when you do eventually find your path, you often end up accomplishing far more than many of your peers. On the other hand, you can often find yourself sacrificing your own personal needs for other people. Sometimes you can become overly involved in other people's lives, even if it holds you back and takes you away from your own progress. One of the biggest challenges for you is to find a balance between offering support and advice that others need, while at the same time giving them the space and freedom to pursue their own path, even if it means letting them make their own mistakes and learning these difficult lessons on their own.